Thank you for clicking on Mediation. Today, I want to talk about the importance of listening during negotiations to avoid or to resolve conflict. To start, I want to share with you two examples of the importance of listening. I had a mediation in the last couple of years where two companies had an ongoing business relationship and desperately wanted to work out the issues. But they failed to resolve the dispute on their own because they weren't hearing each other. They each had a viable idea for how to resolve the case. They each thought the other side understood what that idea was, but in fact, they didn't. And because they could not hear what the other side was saying, they weren't listening to their words, they were making assumptions. They missed an opportunity that cost millions of dollars because they hadn't listened to each other. The second example is a case is a situation that I see in mediations all the time, where parties are reactive based on a counteroffer they received during the course of the mediation, instead of focusing on the clues that they are being given in the information that is shared in the mediation. Frequently in a mediation, the numbers that are passed back and forth as offers, counteroffers, demands, however you want to frame it, those numbers are distant goalposts as we work our way to finding some path to resolution. And the place you should be focusing your attention is on the clues or the breadcrumbs that are dropped in the information that is shared. But sometimes parties miss that. And I routinely have to say, I know that you are uncomfortable with the proposal they made, but let's focus on this instead. They said this, and that signals to us that they recognize something, that they recognize that they'll never recover more than X, that they recognize there's a weakness in this particular argument, that they recognize something. So please bring your listening ears with you when you attend a mediation or any kind of negotiation. This is relevant outside of mediation as well. If you're negotiating a business deal, if you're trying to resolve a conflict prior to there being a formal dispute process, anytime that there is any opportunity to negotiate or seek a resolution, use your listening ears. It's also important to remember, sometimes we need to listen for what is meant versus the words that we are hearing. Whereas other times it is important that we hear the words that they are saying instead of what we are assuming they are saying. And this one I see over and over again. People are making assumptions about what someone means versus listening to what someone says. So just like when you were in kindergarten, bring your listening ears anytime you are in a negotiation, a mediation, or a conflict resolution process. Thank you for joining me today to talk about the importance of listening in order to avoid or resolve conflict. If you have any questions or comments, please comment below.